praise for the episode.
Yeah.
All right. Good?
Yep.
All right. Welcome back. It's been a little bit of time between episodes, but finally, the highly anticipated episode 3 with Dave and Jordy.
Wait, 3's my lucky number.
Oh, well.
Oh, wow.
Stop it. I didn't even know that.
Episode 3 months between episodes. We're finally
go.
here. We had the little 2.5 with Jeb where we talked about the opens, but we're back on track now and hopefully we can get them rolling.
2.5, that's hilarious.
We'll save the next 2 people that are coming in episode 4 for the end, but we've already picked them.
That's good.
Yeah.
So
Stay tuned to the end and you'll enjoy it.
yeah. So I've got a couple of things here that we're going to talk about, but straight up I'm going to do a bit of an intro. So we've got Dave, the oldest member of the Flogs.
Daddy.
No, second oldest, don't put me in that.
Second oldest. And then we've got Jordy, the best looking flog.
Yeah.
Best looking flog.
There's no contention for that.
No, there isn't actually.
I don't know.
I can't think of anybody else that look anything better than him.
No.
No.
Nah.
So Jordy, you were here sort of from the start.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
we talked about it a bit in episode 1.
Yeah, episode 1 with the 4 of them. Blake, Jeb, Bardo.
And Chandler.
Yeah. Yeah, and just used to come down, have my dad's old clubs and come down for a hit every now and again, and ended up starting to play alright. So got my own set of clubs and hooked in. Now I'm one of the Flogs. And that's how it all started, really.
That's it. So it was COVID times too, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. I think it started really from a few big nights with Chandler and Ray.
No.
No way.
No, you didn't have a big night, did you?
No, never, not me. But yeah, there's a few big nights and, talking about it over the fire and, you should join the group. I was like, yeah, righto. Come down, have a hit.
Here we are.
Yeah, here we are. Now there's, 20-something, 30-something in the group.
35.
Yeah,
I counted that
35.
today, actually. Yeah,
That's
crazy.
wild. That is actually wild, but it's
35,
good.
and there was a cull.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeb went slashing, didn't he? Got rid of a heap of them. Kicked his own son out and quickly brought him back in.
and put it back in.
What about you, Dave?
Myself, I was introduced by Justin and I think Justin and Jeb. I think I met Jeb out here one day and they said, yeah, we're in this golf group and they just put me in there and I thought, this is great, and at least I can, because I had struggled sometimes to get matches through the week or get games through the week, and talking to those 2 guys, and I mean Justin wasn't always available and some of the other guys weren't always available either, so and it was really good because you put it out on there, and again I think Jamison said this before, put it out there and all of a sudden you've got 10 replies saying,
that's
right, we'll go wherever you want.
Yeah, it's good, hey, like sometimes you get a couple of groups going.
Yeah, well that was the other thing, you get a few groups happening, but it was difficult because I'm trying to book in as a single and they all look at you like you're a leper. So
yeah.
And I found that, and I moved down here. I moved down here 5 years ago from Queensland, and it was difficult enough just to sort of get into a club at the time, and then you sort of picking one that you wanted to actually play at all the time, but you weren't always guaranteed a game either. So.
Yeah, and you'd always find yourself having to play on a Thursday to be guaranteed to get a group.
Yeah,
that's
Whereas
right.
the Flogs, you can literally first thing Monday morning be straight in.
Any time. You could do it at 1 o'clock in the morning and you'd get an answer
Well,
by
think about how many boys are coming down for a sim sesh today.
Well, we put that out. What time did we put that out? At 8 o'clock. We've had
8 a.m. this morning.
I think 8 o'clock this morning. I think we've got 8 blokes coming up. From memory.
That's good.
I'm keen.
So and hopefully through that little white door over there, we're going to have a group of them sitting there waiting for us.
So for a bit of insight, we were meant to have a match on today.
Yes, there's supposed to be a match.
Myself and Ray. But the course
it'll be a good match.
Is flooded.
The course is flooded.
Hopefully Broden walks out the front there and shows you how flooded it actually
we might do a little snippet. We might cut to that right now.
And here it is.
And we're back. Yeah, so it's wet. Okay,
It's wet.
We get it.
We got
Yeah, I caught up on some Z's last night at work. It was good.
But yeah, so we got a bit of a sim comp going on the Savi probably.
Oh, I don't know if it was a sim comp, but I know
it's a sim
there won't
comp.
be any
It'll be a
club
simp.
fight.
It'll be a simp comp.
Yeah.
Simp,
We're playing for slips.
So while we're on the topic, the match play. It sort of keeps popping up every time we have an
semis
episode.
now, or?
Well, I think we've got one semi
Yeah.
in Ray and I,
Yes, that's correct.
and then we've got Bardo and Logan.
Bardo and Logan to play in the semi-final against Jake.
I'm betting on that
killer.
too.
Well, so that'll be a quarter, and then they'll move to the semi against Jake. Yep.
Yes, so the semi is against Jake,
Chalk's
who
holding
seems
books.
to like A graders.
Chalk's going to make bank from that.
Yeah, because you look at the odds and it's like $1.70 to $1.80. He can't lose.
Oh no!
See, I think the odds-on favourite, if Broden makes it through against Ray, I think the odds-on favourite's Jake. I think he's even money. I'm sorry, but he's even money. Off 22, playing against guys that are off like single figures.
If he's playing how he like
The
plays
last
to
few
his
times?
handicap, yeah,
I don't know. I reckon I'll give him a go.
yeah.
I've versed
You've
him.
been in good form.
I've been playing him I've been playing a few like weekends and midweeks with him, and just like comparing our points and stuff. I think it would be tight like every single time.
You know what? I think you might get him. The only reason you'll get him is you'll get into his head like you do.
I'll just get him. I'll get him absolutely shit faced by the sixth hole.
Yeah. Oh, he'll play better. It's Jakey.
Yeah, true.
See, a bit of background on that match play too is that I thought they were doing one here at Musselbrook Golf Course.
Yes.
And we had 30 odd blokes in this chat, and I thought, well, bugger it, why don't we just for $10 each?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's good.
a winner takes the money. And I mean, the first year we did it, I think we had 15 blokes sort of said, yeah, I'll do it.
Straight away. Yeah.
And then the next time we did it, we had 26 blokes turn up.
Yeah.
That's good. Even like the Tamworth trip, like we got 18, 19 blokes.
No, it's
going.
more than that.
Is it?
Yeah, I think there's like over 20 going.
There's
Oh,
20
how
going.
good's
There's
that?
at least 20 going.
Like the
And
full
that-
fasters, like.
that was the point, is to get it to the point where everybody turned up for the end.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing was stemmed around not only that match play last year, but also just listening to guys talk about it, and then going away to the Gold Coast, and then seeing how good
Fuck,
we
that was
could
a good
actually
trip.
do the Gold Coast.
Just gonna put it out there.
How good the Gold Coast ended up. It was
Yeah, it was great.
I mean,
couldn't even play the last day.
Me neither.
You didn't deserve to play the last day. No, okay, I've got
Wait,
a question
I actually
about.
played
No,
really
we're going to
good
go
that
back
last
to the
day.
Gold Coast now. I've got a question. Now,
This goes on-
two
this
young
goes-
blokes sitting to my left and to my right had a very good night one night, and I'd like
we had
a
a
few
good night.
details.
We had a good
this
night
is-
every
no,
night.
No, this is a single night that we had the good night.
That's
I
right, we had
heard-
two good
I
nights
heard.
in a row.
Now, tell me if the rumor is true. Was there $2,000 put down on a bar somewhere
Negative.
over the night?
Negative.
No.
Was it $2,000?
No.
No.
We all spent more than that. But no one put
No. I think which night? The Saturday night.
I think it was it wasn't the Saturday night. It was the
no one
Friday
put
night.
$2,000 over the bar.
No.
No. I didn't say over the bar. I just said put $2,000 out of your pockets
Oh yeah. Easy. Come on.
into somebody else's
I
pockets.
spent $16,000 over the golf trip. In 7 days.
7 days. That's nuts. I wasn't quite that much, but I was up there.
Oh Jesus! It makes my $2,000 look like shit.
I could have already paid for Tassie if we didn't go to the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I don't think that'll happen this year or for next year. But stay tuned, because I think we will just leave it sit for a bit.
Well, Tassie.
I
the
think we
roadblock.
just let it sit and fester for a bit, and I think we look at it again after the mid-year, and we'll see.
I reckon, like looking at the Tamworth trip, right? So we've got that coming up in the second weekend of July.
Yeah.
You got 24 blokes or 25 blokes going. I think that's so much more appealing to guys that have got like young families and
It is
I
like,
agree.
because
Work,
it's
shift
like
work.
a weekend.
Yeah, that's right.
Like 100%.
So I reckon we just like jam a couple more of those in, and then you can make it like a 3-nighter.
Yeah.
Where blokes that can get the Thursday Friday off go early. They
Yeah.
do something more social, and then
I
when
agree.
everyone starts rolling in over the weekend.
Oh, because I mean, there were always big grand plans. I get really get right into it. I'm pretty bad for it. I think I've spoken to everybody in the group about
That's
it.
all right.
It's hard being loaded and not having any kids. Isn't it?
But I've got to the point where I've got grand plans for the group for travelling and getting out of their comfort zones, and I think the Gold Coast is a good start.
I love it.
And I think, like Broden's just said, that everybody's got young families. That would hinder that. But however, like you've just said, I think those small trips around where we are, even into Sydney, we could do a 5-day trip into Sydney and we wouldn't see anybody.
No, that's right.
Or what I mean is everybody just do like what we did at the Gold Coast, and you'd all just sort of.
But like Jordy, I think you did the Colburn thing with Jeb and that, like a couple of years ago. Like you could do that. You could play like the vintage Cypress at 3 hour.
And the best thing about that was there was only a couple of us that went, but there was a couple of boys that came for 1 day.
Yeah, and then tagged in and out.
Yeah, tagged in and out.
Yeah,
so
I think I'd like to make a big thank you to the Golf Travel Agency. They were brilliant. And Jason Launder in helping us get to the Gold Coast. And
are we seeking sponsorship here?
we can see, I think we are.
Yeah, sponsorship.
Yeah,
coming
so Jason,
maybe,
you got to watch it
they
now,
pick
Jason.
some boys
I'll
up
be
from the
messaging you
airport.
to make sure you watch it. But I think if we can do things through like that sort of a golf agency, though, you'll find
it makes it so much
the
easier.
organisation of it is so much easier.
Like
it is because you pay your money and everything's set.
And that's right.
Right.
I think
The transfers from the accommodation to the course.
Jeb's done a really good job for Tamworth, and I think
for sure.
I think he's done a brilliant job for Tamworth, and he's gotten a lot of interest out of it. But for those larger trips, I think the agent
and it's good. Like these little ones, how it was all right. So what do you need from us? And he goes, nothing. It's all pay on the day, sort of thing. So
that's
it's
exactly right.
It's a risk, but it's more appealing to guys not having to fork a whole heap of money out.
Yeah.
They're knowing that it's literally $300 at most $300.
Yeah.
You're getting 2 nights accommodation and 2 rounds of golf. How good's that?
That's right, exactly. Yeah.
Mate, I'm that keen because originally,
is this bags off the bus?
Well,
sort of
originally,
thing,
we did a vote for it, right? And there was 3 weekends that we had to choose from, and I picked 2 weekends that I was off, and the weekend that everyone voted for, I was working.
And you got leave?
No, I put in for it originally, and they declined it, and I was like, can't come. And then Jeb spoke to one of the program chicks that looks after me, and she's like, someone just cancelled their leave, so it's actually available. And then I put in for it straight away. Now I'm coming.
Yeah, good.
And I was playing golf here with Jeb on the day when I got the message. It was like, your leave's been approved. And I was like, Jeb, I'm coming.
That's so good.
And he was in a car driving along. He's like, yeah.
So good. It's good because I think most of the guys that went to the Gold Coast, except for I think Ray's not coming.
Yeah, Ray couldn't get leave.
Yeah.
Because I'm programmed and he's Bengala.
Yeah, right.
So it's different leave.
And that's the other thing about anything that you do with these things is that people are on such different rosters.
Yeah.
I think Jordy's opposite to me, myself and Justin and Clay.
Yeah.
And I think then Brendan sort of overlaps, and I think Wormy sort of overlaps again, and then
then you're Gemmo, Logan, and
then Gemmo, Logan, and do work stupid hours.
We can just do whatever.
Works well.
Logan's a funny one. You just sort of say, "You want to go play golf?" Yeah, Broden. I'm not coming to work. Speaking of which, match plays this weekend. Sunday.
So race to Dubai, so amateur match race. Don't know if you've heard about it. You
so you are playing in that?
So we've got two of the flogs playing in it this year. We've got, with a couple of reserves, we've got Dave and Logan playing in that.
Yeah, so we've won one and lost one.
Yeah.
We won our first game, which was here at home in Muswellbrook.
We had a good following that day too.
Yeah, it was brilliant following that day. It helped us immensely, to be honest. The arguments halfway around.
we brought Bessie down.
Yeah, right.
Clay and I jumped in, and Connie was here. So Connie was running amok. And then we had the rule book Clay. He was doing the scoring on Dave's phone, and old mate's arguing with Clay, and Clay's going like, "Do you know the rules of golf?"
How good.
And the argument was put forward: don't ever argue with Clay about was it alcohol, drugs, and scoring of golf games,
or anyone's handicap.
I love Clay.
He was in his element.
Yeah.
So we've won one and lost one. So we lost our gap match at the Vintage. We both didn't play very well. Poor old Logan wasn't playing well, and I just couldn't catch up. And our next match, which is in the losers bracket, is Sunday morning at Charlestown, and I've had to bring in the reserve because Logan's on call with Jamison. So
it's a good reserve, if you ask me.
yeah. Unfortunately, he'll be below mark as he's playing off scratch.
Which doesn't really affect too much because he's off one anyway.
Well, and if it's been as wet as what they're saying it's been as wet as, it's going to be an interesting match.
Yeah, because Charlestown's not as long as Musselrook, but it's still long.
Yeah.
And it's very up and down.
It looks like we might be walking. Yeah.
I'm glad Jemison's the reserve and not me.
Just get your head in the game.
No, that'd be good. Well, we'll be sure to keep everyone posted on that, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, very much.
Good.
So.
I'm imagining if you go through to Dubai, I'm thinking
If
of
we go
Mate, I'll fly over.
Flock's trip to Dubai.
Yeah, it will be
Let's
Flock's
go.
trip to Dubai, and I'll be certainly hoping that
I'll
you
be
don't
over in
bring
a
bags
heartbeat.
that day. That'd be bad.
I'll get them over there.
No.
You get leave then.
Yeah, you'll put indefinite leave.
Hey,
friend.
Oh, he's here.
Mate. See, we could cut straight to this.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, Ray!
Hey, he's back.
We're good for like a featured person. What's going on?
Just got a shit jersey on.
Yeah, what is that?
Haven't seen you.
Akbar, what's going on?
Take a seat.
I haven't seen you since this morning.
Take a seat.
Yeah, I know.
You get some Z's in or what?
What's that?
You get some Z's in?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Robert?
As soon as I got home, like, I dropped Wendy off and I put my head down. I was going to watch a little show and then I was like, passed out.
Well, I slept like the last half of the night at work.
I was guilty. I couldn't get to sleep.
Well, were you in a truck?
This is all going
No.
in, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
I was filthy. I was on that little dig and I was
What are we playing?
I was playing
It's
for a
still
good 6 hours. I was playing for a good 6 hours sleep and then they're like, no, you're doing rotor swaps. And then all the rain happened and I thought,
Oh, I've got to
and then the rain really started coming down as after my second swap, and they're like, "Oh, we need to get 2 trucks out." We shouldn't. Just leave them. Let them die.
Leave them die.
I looked at the radar first crib and I was like,
It formed on
it's not raining for the rest
If
of the night.
everybody doesn't know, everybody here apart from Broden work in mine sites.
Yeah,
No, it's fucking weird. You talk about, what was the word that I had to ask what it was the other day? What's the little barrier thing up the side?
Bun.
Wash road? Well,
windrow.
Windrow.
Oh, windrow.
Bun.
Everyone was talking about windrow the other day and I was like,
What is that?
fuck's a windrow? They drove into
basically
someone went into the
think of it
windrow
as a
and I'm
little
like,
pile
what's
of
a
dirt.
windrow?
Bro, you put them up to stop the wind.
and it will stop.
Ah, that makes
2 metre
sense.
high pile of dirt that runs along the side of a road.
Stops natural selection.
Well, it does actually. You're right. Yeah,
it does.
you are correct. Yeah.
That's the best.
If
job.
by natural selection you mean Bailey.
Yeah, my brother's dad.
Oh, anybody, any of you
Dropping any
drive
names.
trucks.
No, I'm a good truckie.
Right. Okay. So
I'm in good form.
How is your golf game, by the way?
Yeah, I played good on Wednesday. I got 35 points.
I had a topic here to have a dig at you about never turning up.
What? One time. One time.
Oh, hang on, no. Not turning up, just not playing enough.
Yeah. No, that's true. Wait, I've been playing more lately.
Well, if you have a look at the group, I reckon there's a core group that just play pretty much every week. And then there's little stragglers that...
I'm in that core group. I am. We've got.
Don't leave me out, don't leave me out.
No, ask Ray. We've got
Have you
a
heard
core
of
group that.
Golflogs?
Shut the fuck up. We've got a group that plays every pajama day, and I'm there every pajama day.
Is this true, right?
Not every.
No, you didn't play.
I didn't play last.
I played.
Great argument.
We've just come back after a quick break. So this is
Don't
Ray, MVP from episode 1.
Hello.
And Jeb!
Everyone's turning
We're
up.
going to end up with a 10-person podcast.
Hey, that's alright. That's alright. The more the merrier. Let's go. That was a good one.
We were just having a dig at Jordy about never playing golf.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, do I play every pajama day?
Nah, don't.
You've only just joined our crew.
I haven't seen you once.
Oh, you didn't turn up Wednesday either.
Speaking of golf performance,
We had
Jeb has just joined us here.
I am disgusted.
And Broden, by the way, too, after his little 600 and then all of a sudden went to shite.
You can't do it all the time.
Oh, yeah, geez, going 600 once is a once in a lifetime. So I'm upset about not matching that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jeb, what's going on?
Yeah, look.
Mr. Hardcap.
I'm really glad I told
Oh yeah, I'm also hard capped.
Oh, you are
No, I'm soft capped. Soft
Oh,
capped.
we know
Yeah.
you're soft, but anyway.
Yeah, so, shit.
Shit.
Is the one word I've got for it. Oh, it's atrocious. Yeah. Looking forward to the 22nd of this month. Hopefully I won't.
It's Clay.
Oh, dude.
He's like that.
They play like that, like the chasing music. The chasing music. They're just all running in and just running out.
Oh yeah, just to be clear, I shot 35 points on Wednesday with 2 wipes.
With
Alright?
2 wipes.
That's
Yeah.
actually pretty good.
I had 7 pars in a row.
Clayton,
What of it?
You had seven in a row.
7 pars in a row.
That's amazing.
And it was on, what do you call it, Ray?
Drugs?
Oh, Devil's trifecta.
On the Devil's Trifecta.
Oh, I thought you were on
What,
drugs.
7, 8, 9?
No.
No, I actually did par those. That's where
That
it
is the
started.
devil's trifecta.
That is, I agree.
No,
I reckon out of, you know
I
how
parred
Augusta
8,
has...
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
That's a
And
they're easy
14.
holes.
They're easy holes.
That's 7.
Actually,
No, they're the 7 hardest on the course.
I have a question for you. Do you agree that our 7, 8 and 9 is similar to Amen Corner?
What's Amen Corner?
Well, I think Amen Corner, you don't know, and Augusta?
Yeah.
11,
Oh,
12
yeah,
and 13.
right.
Where difficulty?
You comparing
No,
some
not at all.
You need a smack.
But if you think
Scones
about
like
it, if you think
Augusta
about it, it's
too.
the same though, because 7's a par 4, so was 11. 8 is a par 3, so is 12. And then 13's a par 5, same as 9.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah,
it's the same.
technically that's the same.
That's about all it's got in common.
So what you're telling me is I parred Amon's Corner on Augusta the other week.
Yes, that's right, yes.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Well done, mate.
Yeah, well done.
Feel good
I
about
don't know
myself
about the
now.
devil's trifecta though.
Yeah.
Devil's trifecta, 13, 14, 15. There was a solid. Well, most of my golfing career where I didn't score a point on that.
Well, we should make sure you do that when we
No,
play a match.
I crushed it. I went 2 over on the back 9. I fixed myself.
Oh, cool. Can't wait.
Wait, how'd you go last time we played, Buck?
So we need to play before you play again.
Yes, you need to play again.
An average of 25 points. Smick on it. I shocked myself at 26.
So the whole purpose of this was to talk about the importance of playing regularly, but apparently it doesn't fucking matter.
No, it really doesn't.
Well, I do play regularly.
Well, here's another example.
I've been
like
getting
you were
better.
saying before, Broden, there's
I
another
know what you're saying, but I know what you're saying. I went through a good stint, a good 3-4 months, where I played once every couple of weeks. But
Drifting.
no, not now. Now I'm playing at least once or twice a week.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so I'm improving.
You're playing more than me, so maybe I'm the drifter.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch ya.
Well, you had a long time there where you were playing pretty much constantly.
You're
know
playing
what-
every day.
You know what
mate.
helps?
Yeah.
Yeah, holidays.
Not working.
yeah, true.
Although people that put in the grind, I mean Jamison who put in the grind and then had a break and then came back.
Yeah, well, he was like, it was there for him, but like we talked about it a few times because we were sort of, I'm not saying at the same point, but we were playing good, but weren't able to close a round out. So we'd get to like the 6th or 7th hole and be 1 or 2 under. But then you drop a couple before the turn, and then it just gets in your head, and then you're like, I've got to get back under par.
Well, it's interesting watching the chat when you were playing that Scone Open.
Yeah.
And then just seeing the level of excitement in even just your messages. We didn't have to hear your voice, we could just see in the excitement in your messages.
God, it was good. I was at work and I was like,
just sitting there, we're all rooting for you to get through, and then seeing you drop a shot on 17, but knowing that you're going to possibly par 18 and then you'll be fine.
Which I didn't.
Well, yeah, but you know,
Could have
you
gone 9 under,
you were 8 under at that stage, and then you bogey finished for 6 under. I mean,
it's pretty good.
Pretty damn good.
The request came from Clay actually. He wanted to do maybe it's probably going to be an episode 3.5.
Yeah.
Where he like quizzes me on the round.
That's good. I
would
like
like
that.
to see that, and I'd like to see your mental approach when you were getting to that part.
Yeah.
I've always been about statistics and about numbers and about.
I got a question
the
for you.
mental part of it.
Did you cart around it?
Did I what?
Take your cart?
Yeah, Bessie was there. Bessie got us home.
Bessie's your best friend.
And Jason Mick, you know Jason Mick?
Yeah.
He was in the cart with me, and so we were on the piss.
Yeah.
And like I literally started birdie eagle, and he was like, "Don't think about it." He goes, "Just keep drinking, keep playing."
Just keep playing.
And then I went on I won't spoil too much, but like went on a bit of a par run. He was like, "Don't worry about it, pars are good." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right." And then like I'd hit a bad shot. Like I hit this woeful shot on 6. Is 6 like the short par 4 dogleg right?
Yeah, where you can land on the green. It's like 280.
Yeah. So I like played safe and took 6 on and hit this fat snap hook that went about 110 metres. and it was safe. It was just buried, and I like couldn't even see my ball. Yeah. And he was like, "Oh, whatever. If you drop one here, it doesn't matter. You got time to make it back up." Anyway, I hit this thing and I got it out, and it just ran the whole way and ran to about 7 foot. And he goes, and he goes, "Doesn't matter anymore." He goes, "You can't do anything wrong."
He's like, "It's your day."
Yeah, and at that point, I was just like, you know what? I'm not even going to think about it. I'm just going to keep drinking, keep playing, and it just happened.
It's actually, and it's fun to see these play golf for you guys, because it's fun to watch you do those sort of things.
Yeah,
and it's fun to watch. I think the day that we played at the Gold Coast, where it was myself, Ray, and Jordy and Poe, wasn't it?
Yeah, deep in the bunker and got a foot out.
Wait, you remember that?
Him chattering away like a fucking.
Were you a video? Yeah,
it was him chattering away like a roadrunner on speed, and him. I have never seen a man have so many foreign objects put in his body through his mouth and nose and then be so fucking calm about everything.
Yeah, remember the ball was in the side of the bunker, and I was like sitting there like this, and I was like,
got it out and he put it to about 3
4. Is this the day that it pissed down rain?
Yes, this is the Royal Pines. This is and it was one of the most fun games of golf I've ever.
I agree.
Just watching these two idiots drive around in the cart, not knowing where they're going.
I played with Chorb and Clay that day, I think.
Yeah.
And was there 4 of us? No, I think it might have just been a 3, maybe.
You might have been in a 3, yes.
Yeah, and we teed off. It still sticks in my mind that day. The first hole I teed off, and I took 5 wood off the tee, and absolutely piped it, and I was like, oh, that's pretty good. Anyway, Clay hits, and then we get down there, and Clay had outdriven me by about 240. and the best bit comes, he turns around and goes, "Oh, I'm going to Snapchat." He's sending the Snapchat to everyone. And I went, so I sent one straight after to the group, and I went, "Clay hit his drive right before."
I do remember that Snapchat.
That was so good. But anyway, we could segue big time back to the Gold Coast, but we've talked about it so much already.
Oh, look, honestly, I think
it was a good time.
That was a good time, and it made it better because of the people we were with.
Yeah,
and
for
again,
sure.
It comes back.
It was a good group. Yeah, it was a good group.
And it comes back to the group, and I'm so pleased that I did it, because I always told you, I'm not going to treat you like children. I'm going to treat you like adults, and you all acted like adults, apart from a couple of you.
Yeah, I would say that's fair.
Did the best we could with all the words in my head.
I'd
Tried to
say
keep most of them in.
I'd say the only person that didn't act like an adult was probably Chor.
Yes, well, that's a great story, and
What
I mean,
can
it's
you
been
do?
told over and over again, but
If you can't hold on to your belongings,
I agree, and it's a running joke since then that he still cannot hold on to his wallet. I think there's a meme.
All right,
I think
well,
there's a
we've all been
meme that
there.
I showed. I
We've
sent
all
about
been
how to
there.
get
yeah,
those.
I suppose.
We've
Well,
all
I have
been-
never lost my stuff.
Haven't you?
No,
Oh,
Never.
never.
I did.
the
I
phone
lost.
tape down?
I lost my wallet in
Tim.
Canada. I lost my phone at Jeb's Bark. So you name it, I've lost it.
Well, I think that's a challenge for us at Tamworth. I think.
No, I'm
We'll
different.
make him
Wait,
lose his
you can
mind.
lose it. I'll find it.
I'm changed.
Yeah.
I'm a new
As
man.
long as there's something in that wallet, I'll find it.
So where to from here, Jordy? What's the plan? What's the golf wise? Play more? Turn up a bit?
Actually turn up to what you were told.
Well, plan one, I need new 7-iron.
Oh, that was wild.
Why do you need a new 7-iron? Have I missed this one?
Did he have a club throw?
No, I teed off on the 8th.
Club through itself.
Yeah, the head
That's what, Dave, you should run with that from now.
Yes, yeah, that's what happened there.
I teed off on the 8th. Like, prime day, I was playing real good, lined it up, hit the best shot of my life, and the club head went further than the ball. Not even joking. Like,
That's great.
yeah.
And it was just, everything was
And do you know how
Beats every
frustrating?
club throw that I have
Do you know
ever
how
done.
frustrating it is? Walking up to your ball and like getting the distance and being like,
There's me club.
perfect 7-iron, and then looking in your bag and being like, I'll choke down on this 6.
What is that, Jordy?
Yeah.
And
I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to smack the fuck out of this 8.
and if you're thinking of having a bad day, just ask Clay.
Yeah, but I haven't.
Throwing his driver forward and then having it land perfectly upright and snapping the head off it.
Oh, I remember saying that.
Did he actually?
Yes. So what's happened is he's thrown it on the 13th here at Musselbrook, and it's gone perfectly, landed perfectly on the top of it, like on the shaft, and the head's just gone snap.
So that's why he doesn't have a driver.
I don't understand golf clubs because I was playing with Rue ages ago, and he was talking about, I think I fixed my driver and then just had a shocking, and we got to the 15th, halfway through the Devil's Trifecta, and he hit just a spray right over the fence, and he was like, snap! And he was smacking as hard as he could, didn't break. And then Jordy does an easy swing with a 7-iron.
Yeah, didn't even try. I was just like, boys, and the fucking club head's like, boom.
I've heard a story where I played at Rose Bay and I had I dropped my club like I normally do when I've had a bad hit.
Yeah.
Dropped the club and all of a sudden turned around and here's the head over here in the shaft.
It was like the other day when Benny had a club throw. I was like, I'm telling Dave.
Tell him, Dad.
Yeah.
No one's beaten my club throw yet. I had the best club throw I ever had.
I don't think it's something to be proud of.
Yeah, well, I was in my 20s and I had an old set of clubs and I threw
I'm
it
still in
into
my
a tree.
20s for a couple of months.
I threw it into a tree
I can beat it.
and I did not retrieve it for 3 months.
Until you threw another one in there and knocked it
I
down.
actually know it came out after a storm.
A club thrower that hasn't been talked about is Aiden. He's got a good club throw. And not his club.
He does. They were his clubs. That was his brother's clubs.
Yeah.
Oh, when he played you?
No, when Ray beat him.
No
in the match
way.
play. Yeah.
Did he really?
He can strike a ball with not his clubs. And then like when it was starting to like a few were getting more consistent, he just did a club throw. I went, you got it. It's the requirements over 20.
Over 20 metres.
I need to see this.
Oh, there was footage that day, I think. It was just a raised chip in.
Was it?
Soft hands.
Oh, the soft
chip in.
hands in
That's the only good thing I
Mussy.
think they have. Like,
That's on
they
Instagram.
take me 8 shots
Yeah.
to get there, but around the green I feel soft.
Yeah, that's what they say
Soft
when,
cat.
when you get
soft
when you
cat
get to the
around
clubhouse and you chip it in,
Yeah.
and everyone's cheering you, and they're like, yeah, and they don't know it's your 7th shot.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Well, I reckon we could nearly just about wrap it up. But before we do,
I'm ready for some skins.
some skins.
Yeah,
Skins on the sim.
yeah.
Jesus, good thing I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'll end up
Yeah,
broke.
you're in trouble.
So
I'm in form right now.
who do we want to see on the next one, Dave?
Me, I want to see Heath. I want to see Heath Collins.
Heath
sit
Collins.
on the hot seat.
I thought this one was I thought this one was hard to line up with you, Ped, but I think
This one's going to be a difficult one for you. I think I did just to spite you. No, I did it actually. I did it because I'm interested in seeing the rest outside of that group that we took away, because I think that's where it started. It started with the group that we took away.
it did.
And
Yeah.
I think it's now the time to expand out of the group.
Heath will be good because, like, I haven't played with him here at Mussy, but a few times when Chorb's organised like Sunday golf at Crown,
Yes.
Heath's come down.
Yeah,
And
well,
I
I
think
played
that
with Heath and Chorb there only a couple of Sundays
Yeah,
ago.
and it's good. Like Heath comes down, and I think it was me, Jeb, Chorb, and Heath, and then another time it was Ray was there as well.
And I think
That's good.
He organised last year an open event at Cyprus, and he had, I think we had 15 blokes turn up to that.
Oh yeah, that was I played with that day.
That was a
That
good
was
day,
before I
that
come
too.
into
yeah,
the group, I think.
yeah.
That was a good day. That
I
too.
almost won that day. I went into a bloody putt off with fucking worms.
Oh, no, I don't know. I do remember that.
Yeah,
But the putt off with Worms was
yeah, because he didn't want to skull off with me, pussy. Didn't
he
want to
didn't
skull
want
off.
to drink.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Brian.
Yeah,
Happy birthday, Brian.
oh,
I can't believe that man has a birthday every day.
That's ridiculous. He'd be sick of cake.
he'd be 101 at least.
No wonder he didn't.
Still waiting for my cake.
No wonder he didn't.
He still has the cake from the Gold Coast.
Oh, that's all right. I'll take the icing.
So who you want to see, Jordy?
Benny Parks.
Benny Parks.
Yeah, he's got something to tell the group.
Oh, he's got a story to tell.
Yeah, he
He's
does.
got a very good story to tell.
If he's not talking about buying property in Muscle Rook, he's talking about golf.
I've never seen
100%.
that man not on a golf course. He is out
weird
here
seeing
all
him. He's
the
a
time.
hermit.
If he's not on a golf course, he's cutting down trees on his new property.
And if he's not there, you might.
That's where he is today.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, why isn't he here?
Yeah, because he's cutting down trees.
You know why he's not here? Because he can't play out there.
Yeah, 100%.
Cut to the water.
No, he was meant to come today, but I told him he wasn't allowed to come.
Why?
Oh, story for the next podcast.
Yeah. Good point. Yeah, good point.
Fair enough.
Nice point.
And thanks to Ray for popping
Thanks for
in.
dropping
Yeah, celebrity appearance.
jumping in.
Old Raven Melia. And thanks to Jeb for doing whatever Jeb did. And
Yeah.
Jeb.
yeah, well done.
Yeah, well done, Jeb. Lots of shit and then left.
But yeah, we'll see Heath and Benny on the next one, and we'll try and not keep it too far between drinks and
Sounds good to me.
get back into it.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm going to win the skins.
Catch us on the next one.
See you.
Good stuff.
Fuck, I'm paying for some skins.